I don't understand why we have to stay here, Fern Creek hissed, her fur puffed out in annoyance. What right do those other cats think they have to boss me around? Go and hunt, they tell me, and then expect me to bring back my kills for them to eat. They're worse than the bully toms of the farm. Be patient, Briarstalk purred at his mate, patience of his own radiating from him. This is a good life here, Fern Creek. We can help one another, and in turn the clan will help us. We can grow old here, and know that we will be taken care of. The elders of the farm couldn't say the same. They were all on their own. Besides, he flicked his own tail shyly at his mate, this place is safe enough, and there's enough fresh kill that we could even think of raising kits of our own here. Fern Creek glanced at him and almost seemed to roll her eyes, but her good humor had been restored. Perhaps this place wasn't so bad after all, even if she was ready to claw the bossy she-cat Honeywish across the ears and give the annoying Squirrely a good kick. Mossleaf? Lionstar purred loudly as he approached the moss bed where the pregnant queen had gone to sleep. He really should wait until she woke up, but he was too excited to help himself. The dark tabby and green forest cat yawned and turned her head to see who had woken her. Lionstar? Is something wrong? No, I caught you a fish, Lionstar purred loudly, laying the odd three-eyed thing down in front of her. Mossleaf lifted her head in excitement and walked over to him. A fish? Oh, I was just craving fish. Oh, my Lionstar, you're soaking wet. Mossleaf burst out laughing as she stared at the sodden ginger cat in front of her, his excitement shining in his eyes even while his fur streamed with water. Oh dear, come over here and I'll help you get dry first. All right, everyone, and welcome back. So we are here with a sweet little romantic moment between Lionstar and his wonderful Mossleaf. So she's just keeping him nice and clean. That was really sweet how last time Lionstar actually went and he did some fishing. And we do have the three-eyed fish of great quality that is ready to give to Mossleaf whenever she's ready to eat her fish. She's pretty full right now, so I don't think she would be too worried about eating the fish at the moment. But yeah, she and Lionstar are just having a sweet little moment together, which I think is really nice. Oh, and then also, and poor Crowfeather. Crowfeather is trying so hard to be able to impress Lionstar and be a good little apprentice and like catch some more prey. But he has just been catching nothing but maple leaves and a whole bunch of colorful feathers tonight. So he took a nap and he got straight back to work because he really wants to become best friends with Mossleaf. Not Mossleaf, Lionstar, sorry about that. He really wants to show Lionstar like that he can be a great contributor to the clan, and he's just having a really hard time proving that right now. So let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of nuzzling to make sure these two are happy. How's Honeywish? She's doing good. She's snoozing. Fern Creek, meanwhile, has been working hard on her hunting skills. So she's stalking for prey way over here. And catch it, Fern Creek, catch it. That's a plasma bug. That's an important plasma bug. If we can catch that, then we will be able to have what we need in case a cat gets very sick. Oh, wow. And Briarstalk just caught an iguana. What even? That's like the very first iguana we've caught. I think he would come over here and he'd spend some time with his mate. Fern Creek is having a little bit of time adjusting to living in a clan, if you guys can't tell. She's not used to other cats bossing her around and telling her what to do. Oh my gosh. Come on, catch the plasma beetles, Fern Creek. That would be fantastic. That would be so fantastic. All right, and what does she want to do? She wants to catch a turtle. She wants to catch a beetle. So she'd be happy if she could catch this beetle. All right, let's see. Yes, she just caught a beetle. Sweet. And this beetle is actually super important because this is a plasma bug. And these plasma bugs are actually really great for the medicine cats because they can heal a cat who is very, very sick with an infection of the blood, who has lost a lot of blood from a fight. So I don't know if this guy would always work if it was for like a snake bite because it doesn't have anything to do with venom, but it would provide a lot of fresh new blood. So maybe it would be good just for like a normal venomous level snake. So yeah, the plasma bug. And you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to have her give it to Dogaze. So she'll go and have a conversation with Dogaze. Whoops. And we have a squirrel. Oh yeah, that squirrel is the gift that Dogaze caught from Mossleaf. Because squirrels are really great at helping to keep the health and the stamina up. Like keeping a cat well fed. Because squirrels are kind of big. You know what I mean? So we will be giving the squirrel to Mossleaf as a gift. And let's see. Oh yeah, look at little squirrely. Go, Squirrelleap, go! Squirrelleap has managed to catch some turtles. So as you guys can see, we have got some prey items filling up the fresh kill pile. The cats should be well fed and well taken care of. That's really making me very relieved and happy. Let's see. And Squirrelleap's going to take care of some things. What's going on over here? Mossleaf's going to lie down. She's feeling kind of tired because I think she's just like nervous and she's expecting kits. And let's go find where Crowfeather has run off to. And we'll have Lionstar spend some time with little Crowfeather. Maybe do some hunting with him. There we go. We'll have him run over there. Briarstock, are you with your mate? There you go. And we'll have Briarstock spend a little bit of time just socializing and grooming and nuzzling with his mate so that she will hopefully feel a little bit less agitated. But also, speaking of the medicine cats, you guys, so we have finally got a really cool new little feature here in the medicine cat den. So I found out when we left all of the colorful feathers and chip bags and snake skins and things like that down on the ground, when we leave this lot to go to Branch Clan, Willow will go around and clean it all up, which is not what we want. We want those things to stay. We want to keep those things. So we now have this very special chest over here. And this is not a chest. This is a little crevice in the rock. Okay, you work with me here. It's a little crevice in the rock, and this is where Dogaze will be keeping all of the supplies that she uses to be able to take care of the cats. So this is where the medicine cat's little rock crevice here. And so the way it works is we can open it up, and we can now see all of the stuff that Dogaze has to work with. So that these are the items that she's able to use on the cats, and to make sure that the cats stay nice and healthy, that they don't have to worry too much if they don't have enough prey items and things like that. Oh yeah, and I just remembered, we would sometimes bring colorful feathers and leaves and things like that to Willow, so that might be a way that we can trade for some items to Willow as well. But anything that the cats now catch that would belong to the medicine cat, so the snake skins, some of the beetles, some of the like maple leaves and the colorful feathers, those we can now take and we can put them straight into this chest here. So this will be really a fantastic way to just make sure we keep everything together, keep everything nice and tidy. There we are. And you can see the assassin bug. This is the bug that Dogaze caught last night. So she caught her earlier in the night. And this is really fun because I think the assassin bug would be one of the creatures that can be used to cure a cat who has been bitten by a venomous creature. So if you're bitten by a venomous snake, and then somebody else came up with the idea of venomous spiders in the caves of Branch Clan, and I think that's a really cool idea. So a cat who has been bitten by something venomous will have access to being cured by the red assassin bug, among some of the other things that we find. So that's just really fun. So we can drag in the colorful feather over here. I think we can put bugs and fish in here. You just can't put in like the other prey items, and I think that's okay because it's good to treat them kind of like food instead of things that you'd kind of use for the medicine cats, unless it's something special. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to drag all of these things over here. Maybe, and we were also thinking maybe like, I don't know, something ridiculously high, like 10 snake skins could potentially cure a snake bite. So if you guys have ideas about those things that kind of blend Sims 3 and the warrior cats mythology together, please let me know. Now, unfortunately, the cats do have to hang on to all their empty chip bags, and we'll have to just keep checking when they catch new prey items to see if we can remove the empty chip bag curse. All right, there we go. No feathers. Stick together. Get in a big old pile together, feathers. All right, there we go. Nope, for crying out loud, feathers. Fine, be like that. Be like that. Maple leaves, I can take care of, or maple leaves, I can take care of that. All right, Briarstock. I think Briarstock is shaping up to be an extremely dedicated warrior. I think he really likes just, what? Oh, I thought he had 11 maple leaves for a second. I was like, oh my gosh. All right, and then the plasma bug. And we'll go ahead and put it in here for now. And then we will say that Fern Creek presents it to the medicine cat later. I just don't want to forget to do it later. So there we go. That is the medicine cat little den. I really like it. I think it's super duper useful. And I think it'll be a fun way just to kind of let the medicine cat keep her supplies safe and secure, and we don't have to worry. All right, and poor Crowfeather. He is just catching like nothing but empty chip bags. Oh, all right. We're going to go ahead and let him actually talk with Lionstar for a second. So friendly, socialize, and then Lionstar actually wants to pounce him. So we'll see who wins first. All right. Oh, and there's Squirrelleap. Squirrelleap, where are you going? She's off to scratch the boundary markers. Totally fine. All right, Lionstar. You should have a good time. Then he wants to catch a beetle, a turtle. He wants to sniff Honeywish and Fern Creek. Oh, he wants to playfully pounce Lion Star. Okay, sorry, Fern Creek. All right. And then Willow, to keep her busy, I have actually given her a laptop that we're going to say is just like interesting looking moss or something. But she's working on her writing skill because I'm just trying to keep Willow out of the way and busy. Look, at her plants aren't dormant anymore. Yes! We should be able to collect things from them now. Fantastic. Greenleaf. Oh, this would be fantastic for giving cats energy. Yes, 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 yes. I am very happy to see that. Okay, good. Good. So her plants are no longer dormant. Changing the temperature has really helped things. We have lime tree. We have an orange tree. We have 2 orange trees. We have a plum tree. I don't even know what we're going to do with the trees. Well, that's fantastic. We're going to go ahead and let Willow sleep. Mossleaf will have to work on building her relationship with the forest cat or the forest spirit so that hopefully we can do some trades in the future for like the flowers in exchange for some things like garlic or like the green leaf that we can then put into the medicine cat's den and use to cure the cats, because everything's nice and peaceful now, but pretty soon we are going to start having the drama of fighting, of trying to compete with Branch Clan, of trying to fight off rogue cats and defend our territory, and a lot of cats could end up injured when that happens. Cats die regularly in the Warrior Cat series, and that is going to happen here too. We just need to be prepared. Oh, look at this. He wants to go ahead. He wants to present a gift to Crowfeather. That's so sweet. All right. And meanwhile, Crowfeather is still not having any luck with anything. All right. And he wants to pounce. They want to train, actually. So let me see if I can drag them into this training area. All right. You come over here. Lion Star, you come over here. You're going to train with Crowfeather. That's kind of the thing we're just going to focus on for now. All right. Slate, stop causing trouble. All right. And then Crowfeather, you stay over here for a second. Ooh, is that the snake? Did that snake just pop up for him to hunt? All right. We'll have to see. Lion Star is going to be over here watching you, Crowfeather. I'm going to let him go ahead and groom. All right. Come on, Crowfeather. You can do it. That snake just popped up out of nowhere. I think it's for you. What? Nope. What? No? And that's a brightly colored snake. So even though the garter snake is totally harmless in real life, we're going to say that's a venomous snake. All right, Lion Star will have seen the snake then, and he's off to go catch it because he's not going to leave venomous snakes. He's very aggressive about chasing down venomous snakes and trying to make sure that they don't hurt his clan. Oh, I think it's that one that's stuck. Yeah, we'll just have to ignore it then. All right. So he's surveying and watching Crowfeather's progress, seeing what the young cat can do. We're in quite the fight here. Are we going to catch this tricky iguana? Is it going to happen? And I don't think it happened. Nope. He just got a snake skin. Poor guy. All right, we're going to send him over here so he can go ahead, play, pounce. And we're going to let these two kind of pounce and play together. And then we only have the 3-eyed fish, so we don't have a gift that we could present to Crowfeather. But we will definitely offer that to him in the future. All right, and then meanwhile, Fern Creek is feeling lonely for her friends back at the farm. But she's having a good time here with her mate. All right, he's busy trying to groom her. That's adorable. All right, there you go, you two. Work on your training skills. Play, pounce. That's really such a fun way to kind of have that apprentice relationship. Let's see, Squirrelleap's doing good. And then, oh no, Honeywish has fleas. Okay. Do we have any rodents that we can exchange? Do we have... The fresh kill pile is pretty full. Cardinal, red ear slider, scarlet king snake. Darn, no rodents that we can exchange to get rid of those fleas. So that's... Oh, and she wants to go hunting. Oh, and she wants to playfully chase Lion Star. She also wants to playfully chase Mossleaf, which I don't know how to interpret. Mossleaf is a pregnant queen right now, but I'm going to say that she wants to interact with Mossleaf on some level. So we'll send Honeywish over to maybe say hello to Mossleaf in a little bit. Go ahead and stalk for prey. Then, did you just break it? No, I don't know what went down then, huh? All right, and these two seem to be doing okay. Play, pounce. Go ahead and pounce them. There they go. I really love how their relationship is just developing. That's so cool. Hey, Mossleaf, do you want to go ahead? Oh! Honeywish is going to pounce her anyway. Okay, Honeywish. All right. I have a feeling that she would be just kind of being a little bit playful. Oh my gosh, and Briarstock wants to come all the way over and groom Honeywish now? What's this? Okay, Briarstock, you better not, like... I know Fern Creek's being kind of fussy. Fern Creek's guarding a random object just because. Fern Creek, you're sometimes a very unique cat. Here, go ahead and go hunting. Fern Creek doesn't seem to be settling in very well. And meanwhile, Briarstock is off to go groom Honeywish. So I don't know what that's all about. And then Mossleaf here, we're going to go ahead and let her eat her fish pretty soon that she was given. So Lionstar's holding on to her fish for her for just a little bit longer. Play, pounce, that's what... Oh, playfully chase! Okay, play, chase. Go for it, you two. Have a good time. Oh my gosh, that's so playful. That's so cute. Look at him. Look at how adorable that is. That's so cute. All right, I want the kittens to show up pretty soon. They should hopefully be showing up soon. Yeah, everything says it should be working, so we just have to be patient. All right. And now these two are chasing each other around. I think this is a good relationship they're forming. Oh, they're best friends! They're the best of best friends! Aww! Lionstar, what about your relationship with Honeywish? It's declining a little bit. We'll have to work on that. Okay, well we'll try to work on that a little bit. Alright, Lionstar, why don't you do a quick bit of hunting? And Crowfeather, do some hunting. Honeywish is grooming herself, and she does want to become best friends with Briarstock. So, we'll have to see how that turns out. Briarstock, did you just throw up? Briarstock just threw up. Okay, he's not feeling his best. All right. Well, everybody do some morning hunting, I guess. Yeah, he just had a hairball. Sorry, Briarstock. Meanwhile, Fern Creek is trying... Oh, that's a spider! Fern Creek, I think Dogaze is going to end up being a good friend if you stick around, because you are catching all of the things that she actually needs for being a medicine cat. Fern Creek, are you going to be like the medicine cat apprentice? What? We'll have to look into this. All right, speaking of medicine cats, let's go ahead and wake our medicine cat up because so many of the cats want to interact with her. She has high demands on her time. Did she catch it? She caught it! She caught the spider too! Wow! That's actually fantastic because Fern Creek just caught a couple of the very important creatures that we need in order to keep the clan healthy. The spider is used for cobwebs that help to heal wounds, and the plasma bug helps to heal like major wounds. Dang it, Mossleaf, you weren't supposed to eat that. Alright, I'm gonna put your fish just into the general prey pile since you ate the snake. Alright. And how's the... Oh, geez, everybody is fighting. Briarstock's chasing down a turtle. Crowfeather just improved his hunting skill. Everybody's working hard. Alright, good job, Lionstar. He just got this iguana. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and Fern Creek is over here with the spider. I'm gonna go ahead and let her eat this turtle. Where's Dogaze? So many cats! So many cats! Alright, Fern Creek, do you not have a tail? Where's your tail? Oh, she has a tail. Okay, I wasn't sure if she was a minx or not for a second. Alright, and we'll have her go ahead. She actually wants to sniff Mossleaf. There's no toilets to drink from. Sorry, Fern Creek. And we'll let her interact with Dogaze too. A pygmy computer dragon! Woo! Look at everybody go. We've got some awesome hunters tonight, you guys. Fantastic. Alright, let's add to the prey pile. And the squirrel we're going to give as a gift. And that's okay because a pregnant queen can indeed receive a gift. An uncommon. So that's going to go over here. And then let's see. Playfully pounce Fern Creek. Oh, Honeywish wants to keep Fern Creek in line then. Okay, I see how it is. But we need Dogaze to come over and interact with Fern Creek first. So that Fern Creek can give her both the plasma beetle and actually I guess she could present gift and give her the spider too. So that'll be really useful. Dogaze, are you coming? Okay, there you are. All right, Fern Creek, you stay over here. You're going to go ahead. You're going to sniff. I think she'd be a little dismissive about it. Like, yeah, so they told me you want these spiders for some reason. Here, take it. All right, and then present to Dogaze. Oh, she does not like Honeywish. What? Hang on a second. Where's Honeywish here? Because she has like... Did you see that? She has like an aggressive quality towards Honeywish. Lionstar, Dogaze, Otterslip. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Honeywish disliked a disliked cat that she grew up with. So she must have known Honeywish growing up with her. And they're not friends whatsoever. Oh man, we're gonna have to remember that. All right, Dogaze, hang in there. You're having a present presented to you. All right. And there's the spider. Sweet. So we're going to go ahead and put that in Dogaze's inventory, and we'll put it away in just a little bit. So that's fantastic. Okay, please don't reject her. Oh, there we go. So Fern Creek just might end up with a friend after all. That makes me super happy. All right, Mossleaf. Oh, hey, Squirreleap. Squirreleap's coming over to get breakfast. She's been trying to train up pretty hard too. I think all the cats are starting to come over for breakfast. This is so cool. Look at them. Look at everybody. This is awesome. Lined up at the fresh kill pile. Snacking on some food. This is really cool. I like this. All right. And then meanwhile, Crowfeather is just getting desperate to catch anything. He hasn't caught much. I will admit that. He hasn't caught much. And then Mossleaf is over here. She and Honeywish were actually chasing each other. So I don't know. Maybe Honeywish was being more aggressive about it, but I don't get that feeling. All right. She wants to chase Fern Creek, reach hunting level 8. Hunting level 8 is probably more important than chasing Fern Creek. All right. There we go. So that's that. Mossleaf, you caught her fleas. Gosh darn it. And let's go hang out with Dogaze for a minute. So let's send Mossleaf over here to socialize with Dogaze. And meanwhile, Honeywish, you can do some stalking. All right, and it looks like these two are starting to really bond and get to know one another. Meanwhile, Squirreleap is trying to pounce on everybody as the hyper little creature that she is. And there's that. Honeywish is doing some stalking. Mossleaf's coming on over. Lionstar's off to go jump onto the mushroom seat. Maybe think about the things that Willow can provide the clan. Mossleaf, I am so surprised you still haven't had your kittens. We're all waiting, Mossleaf. We all want to see your kittens. All right, and Dogaze, we're going to have her come over, friendly sniff Mossleaf, and then present this gift to Mossleaf, because that's what she wants to do. She's going to give Mossleaf a nice big fat squirrel as a gift. There we go. Mossleaf's not very hungry, so Mossleaf might just give it right back to her. How does it work to present as gift? All right. So there, she presented it as a gift, and then the other cat comes over and nuzzles. So there we go. We'll say that she gave Mossleaf the squirrel. And Mossleaf is going to share it with her, because Mossleaf doesn't need to worry too much about the squirrel. Oh, the squirrel's a rodent! The squirrel is a rodent! Yes, we can get rid of someone's fleas with it! Alright, we're going to get rid of Mossleaf's fleas with it. And then we actually have to sell it. Well, they could eat it too. And we'll have Dogaze, eat it. Because it does make sense to let rodents count as both food. Someone mentioned that, as to count as both food and maybe, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna sell it anyway. Because it makes sense to not let it go to waste, but there's also a challenge aspect in it only if you're going to use this for flea, curing, only using it for curing fleas. All right, and then let's see, groom Dogaze. So we'll go ahead and let these two interact some more. They really seem to want to become friends. Fern Creek is just super aggressive. She's just wanting to guard everything. She doesn't seem so interested in hunting right now. Well, she does want to improve her hunting skill, so we'll let her kind of guard the main territory. Honeywish has just caught an Indian roofed turtle. Oh my goodness. Honeywish, you are just on fire. Where are you? And then we'll let her stalk for some more prey, because she is just on it. And then we'll let her go playfully chase Lionstar in a little bit, because it's been a while. In fact, here he is. He's being sniffed by Squirreleap. So let's let him and Honeywish actually spend a little bit of time together, because they never get to really spend time together anymore. So she's going to go chase her old friend. And, she also needs to catch up with him as his deputy. Mossleaf, we are still waiting on those kittens. Any day now. Any day now. And Squirreleap is she just is jumping on everybody. She was just all over the place. Wants to meet with everybody. Wants to play with everybody. Let's see. We'll go ahead and let her sniff. We'll go ahead and let her socialize. She just wants to, basically play with everyone. So, there we go. There we go. And how's poor Crowfeather? He's off to take a nap. Yeah, everybody's been coming by and just eating from the fresh kill pile and then moving on their way, which I really like. Lion Star's kind of earned a nap. It's getting pretty late for him because he had kind of like night shift. All right. And how are these two doing? Oh, Honeywish is over here and she's just socializing on her own with Mossleaf. This is interesting. Meanwhile, Mossleaf wants to sniff Briarstock and become best friends with Dogaze. All right. So they're socializing. Fern Creek has just caught a scarab beetle, which I think is... we'll have to think about if we're going to use that somehow or not. All right. So the ladies seem to be getting along okay. I think Honeywish would put her duty as deputy ahead of her personal feelings about how sad she is that Mossleaf is Lion Star's mate and not herself. All right, Crowfeather is snoozing. Briarstock, is that you fighting? Briarstock is snoozing. Who on earth is it? Dogaze? Dogaze, are you fighting? Oh, Dogaze is all right, needing something to eat. So let's let her come over. Man, we had a lot of fresh kill in the fresh kill pile, and now it's already getting kind of low. But that happens. And meanwhile, Squirreleap, you really should do some more hunting. Honeywish should come over and, like, pull Squirreleap under her paws again. All right, yeah, Honeywish is doing some stalking. So we'll send her over to train with Squirreleap pretty soon. And you guys, I think we might just have to keep waiting. It seems as though it is not yet time for Mossleaf's kittens to be born. Like I said, just this once we will stick around long enough for the kits to be born. And then we'll switch over to Branch Clan because things are about to get really interesting in Branch Clan too, trust me. But I really want to see what Mossleaf Lion Star kittens would look like. It's a rodent! Yes! Oh, I know. Mossleaf, catch it. Catch it and then give it to Honeywish because Mossleaf doesn't know how Honeywish like struggles with her feelings. And she would just know that Honeywish has fleas right now. And what better way to help out? Yeah, Honeywish is the only one with fleas. What better way to help out than to bring her a little rodent so that they can use the mouse bile to get rid of the fleas? That would be so sweet and friendly. All right, how's it going? All right, Honeywish is just... Oh, she wants to groom Briarstock. Did you guys see that? Oh, boy. Who knows how that's going to go? All right, let's see if Mossleaf is going to be lucky enough to catch this to give as a gift to Honeywish. Squirreleap caught a squirrel! Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Squirreleap! That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, well, Squirreleap caught a squirrel so she can give her mentor the squirrel if nothing else. But did Mossleaf catch it? Come on, Mossleaf. Yes, Mossleaf caught the chipmunk. All right. We're going to send her straight over. Where's Honeywish? Right over here. Crowfeather, for crying out loud. Don't groom yourself right in front of there. You're blocking up the litter box that everybody needs to use. And Mossleaf, let's have her go here. And she's going to give the gift of the chipmunk to Honeywish because she will have noticed that when they were talking that Honeywish has fleas. And this is meant to help Honeywish not have fleas anymore. So yay, it's just a friendly gesture. So we'll present the gift to her and then we'll also offer to groom her and then get rid of the fleas, which I think would be really sweet. All right, come on, Mossleaf. Mossleaf's like, whew, it's a big walk over here. All right, Honeywish, you need to stop doing this real quick. And we're going to go ahead and present the gift. So present to, and then Honeywish. So, oh my gosh, interestingly enough, oh, that's Dogaze, sorry. Interestingly enough, they're actually starting to get quite the relationship. So I feel like Honeywish would struggle because it's also like, you know, Mossleaf isn't a bad cat. She's actually very friendly and sweet and cares about everybody in the clan deeply. And she works really hard as a forest cat. So it's hard to like begrudge her. All right. Are we getting the chipmunk in here? Go ahead, Mossleaf. You can put it down now. There we go. All right. Chipmunk presented. Now she wants to present a gift to Mossleaf. There's just so much going on. All right, so Chipmunk presented, which means we can come over to Honeywish and remove her fleas. So she no longer has to worry about fleas. And then we have to get rid of the chipmunk, though. So sorry, little chipmunk. There you go. All right, and we'll have to fill out the fresh kill pile in just a minute. But we're going to leave these two today before the birth of the kittens. I'm so eager. I want those kittens to hurry and show up. Before the birth of the kittens, we're going to go ahead and leave these two grooming one another. So is this peace? We'll have to see how this ends. We'll have to see how Mossleaf and Honeywish and their relationship and the way that they both love Lion Star, and like Mossleaf has no idea about that, how all of this is going to turn out. So this is really sweet though. This is so sweet, and this is so much drama going on, and you guys haven't even seen what's going down at Branch Clan yet. So as usual, you guys have earned these. You have earned the daily double dose of episodes that went a little long too, because we're trying to wait for Mossleaf to have her kittens. You have earned it. You earned it. Thank you so much for all your support. You more than met 1,000 likes the other day, and this is the result. And I hope you guys will continue to support the series just as much. And remember, that is always in your capabilities. The 500 for a daily, 1,000 for 2 the next day is my gift to you, even if it means I am like drinking so much of my little tea and trying so hard to have the energy to do this. It's fantastic, and you guys, your excitement, your kindness gives me energy. And just one quick note, make sure you guys are kind to each other in comments, okay? That's very, very important. And we'll have to see what happens next time, because I'm pretty sure these kittens are going to be born any day now. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.